I'm Noreen and welcome to my kitchen and another episode of What's for Dinner. Tonight it is a cold and very blustery night and there's a lot of ice where I live. So we decided to go ahead and put a pork shoulder in the crock pot and make some amazing pork green chili. This is the resulting filling that we're going to put in our tacos. We're going to use it in another meal later on down the road and make some tostadas, and then we're probably just going to add some beans and make some amazing chili. So let's go see how we make this budget stretcher meal, pork green chili tacos. Okay, let's go over all of our ingredients. I have approximately a 6-pound pork shoulder. This happened to be a fresh picnic, which is basically a fresh ham. It came with the pig skin still on it, so I have cut that off to trim it up because I'm not making a ham, therefore I don't need that. This was actually in the markdown section of the meat counter, so I went ahead and I snagged this up. I ended up paying about $1 a pound for it, and that's when you want it. I don't like to pay more than 99 cents a pound for pork shoulder anyway. Since today is a nice cold day, we actually have there's sheets of ice all over everything where we live today. So I'm going to slow cook this, and it's going to cook all day while I do other things. We're going to season this up very simply. I have 2 medium-sized yellow onions that I have just cut in half and sliced, and really thick slices. I have 8 cloves of peeled garlic. I have 1 bunch of cilantro that I have chopped up roughly, including the stems. I have about a cup, which is 2 4-ounce cans of chopped green chilies, and 1 can of Las Palmas green chili enchilada sauce. This is going to make a really nice cooking liquid. Along with that, I'm going to boost that with 1 cup of chicken stock, and this is the Better Than Bullion chicken base. I really like this, and my biggest suggestion to you when you get this is don't just stick your spoon in there and mix it in some water. Actually measure it. So, run your measuring teaspoon under a little hot water and then put it in the measuring cup and then measure the hot water in there and mix it up together. That way you're not going to use more than you need and it's not going to be overly salty. This tastes really delicious. We're going to season this up with a Mexican profile. So I have a tablespoon of cumin, a tablespoon of garlic powder, a tablespoon of onion powder, a tablespoon of dried oregano, and a teaspoon each of Himalayan pink salt and cracked black pepper. And all I'm going to do now is I'm going to mix up the dry spices, and I'm just going to sprinkle this over top of the meat. Just like that. Pretty simple. And then what I'll go ahead and do is I'm just going to toss everything in here. I'm just going to kind of arrange stuff around. In with the garlic and the onion. And don't worry about where it ends up or how it ends up, because this is going to slow cook all day. It's going to end up where it's going to end up anyway, and in the end, it's all going to be delicious. We're going to use this for some tacos tonight. Alright, just pour your green chilies in there.
All of them.
All of them. I'm going to just cover this up with the enchilada sauce. I love this enchilada sauce. When I don't make my own, it really is delicious. And if we open up a big can and we have it left over, we just put it in a canning jar and we keep it in the fridge. Rick really likes that on his eggs. He likes it on a taco. He likes it on a lot of things. You do. You like it on quite a few different things. So I'm just going to kind of give this a zhuzh so that some of this liquid gets underneath that pork shoulder. Alright, we're just going to put this in the sleeve of the cooker. I'm going to turn it on to high. I'm going to pop the lid on it. We're going to cook this 7 to 8 hours because that's a big piece of meat. And we'll bring you back when it is time to serve it up and make some delicious green chili tacos. All right, it is several hours later, so I think we put this in at 10 o'clock in the morning, and it's now 7 o'clock at night, so you do the math. But I want to show you something. If you go in here with your tongs and just kind of pull it, you don't even really need to shred it. This is great. It's really beautiful, and it's going to be so delicious. So we're going to go build a couple of tacos, and we'll meet you over at the counter, and we'll fix you a plate of this beautiful green chili pork. I wanted to show you, I pulled some of the meat out of the crock pot. This is what we're going to make our tacos from. It is so tender. It's just falling apart. It's just melts in your mouth, and that is not a joke. I built a couple of tacos over here. These are going to be Rick's supper. But just whatever your favorite taco fixings are. We've got some lettuce, tomato, onion, some cheese, sour cream, and I made some Spanish rice to go along with it. So that is how you make a really budget-friendly meal. That pork shoulder I got on sale, brought it right home, put it in the crock pot. This is going to feed us for 3 meals easily. We're going to do some tostadas later on down the road, and then just add some beans and serve it over rice, and we'll have a really great pork green chili with beans. You can do so much with this. Burrito filling, taco filling, tostada topping, just on its own mixed with some rice. It's going to be fantastic. So I hope you give this a try. I hope you love it. And until next time, I'll see ya. I like meat. You know I like meat? I like meat. We have a lot in common. I love meat. You like meat? I like meat. Can you give me some meat? For joining me in my kitchen today. I hope you liked what you watched today, and I hope that you try it, and I hope that you love it. If you like what you saw, please consider hitting the thumbs up button and giving me a positive rating. And also, make sure that you hit the subscribe button if you're already not a subscriber so that you don't miss out on any of the fun we have here in our kitchen every single day. I hope that you enjoyed it. I'm really glad that you're here. Thank you for stopping by. Don't forget to come by tomorrow. Until next time, happy eating!